Rectangle. Let's have a look at this shape. A company is making a large rectangular posta as shown on the diagram on the right, and we can see the posta. The top section will be a square image. So this on top is square. That means every side have the same length. The bottom section will be a rectangle of a height 0.5, so that's where we have 0.5, which will have the sponsor's logo. The width of the posta is x as shown. So this here length is x. That means this length is x. Oops, I just get. So that is x, that is x, all of them are x here because that's a square image. But if I am considering a full length here, it will be x and 0.5. So we have to write down the total, there it is, the total height of the posta in terms of x, meaning what? X have to be included. So what is the height? X and 0.5. X and 0.5. Okay, let's see what we need to do next. The total area of the posta is 50 meters square. Show that. So when they are giving you an answer, because normally they will say, well, what's the area? But here they are telling you what is the area. Therefore, you have to ask yourself a question, how did they got that number? How do we calculate area of a rectangular shape? We multiply one side by the other side, isn't it? So they multiply this length, which is x, by this length, which is what? X plus 0.5. And when they multiply these values, what did they got? 50. So there it is, our equation, and that's how it has to look. So what's the difference between what we have and what they have? First of all, we have bracket, they don't have a bracket. Then we have a number on one side of the equation, they don't have. So how do we change that? Well, first we need to multiply the bracket. So we're multiplying x by x. There is not much multiplication I can do here. I can only write that in a short version, which is x to the power of 2. And then x multiplied by 0.5 again, nothing to multiply, 0.5 multiplied by x. And since they don't have anything, they have nothing, meaning 0 on one side, I'm going to move that 50 to join the rest of the numbers. What happens when we move a number from one side of the equation to the other one? It changes the sign to the opposite. So plus 50 become minus 50. I'm saying, okay, so my equation almost look like theirs. What's the difference? Well, they have 2 here. I don't have 2. They have 1 actually here. I have 0.5. They have 100. I have 50. How can I get 2 here? 2x means what? 2 multiplied by x. So if I multiply this equation by 2, hopefully I'm going to get what I need. Now, I can multiply equation by any number I want. What is the rule? I have to multiply each element of that equation by 2. So let's see what we're going to get. So 2 multiplied by x to the power of 2 is just 2 multiplied by x to the power of 2. 2 multiplied by 0.5 that we can do, we put that in the calculator and we get is 1. So therefore 1x. And then 2 multiplied by minus 50 again in the calculator and we get minus 100 equals 0. And there it is. We have exactly the same equation like they do.